It was boring. The only fun part was we were having alcohol and dancing to loud music, and I don't find that fun at all. Should they be banned? No. But then are they effective? No, again. The broke college student stereotype is just an excuse for bad financial decisions. What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is your boy Joel, and I'm back here with another lit video for the channel. As you can tell by the title, today I'm going to be telling you my opinions on university stuff. So I've got a couple of statements that I have here, and I'm going to be confirming them if they are true, and I'm going to be telling you my opinion on those statements. So let's not waste time and get into the video right now. The first one is college roommates will either be your best friend or your worst nightmare. There is no in between. This is true and false at the same time. I can explain because I've had a conversation with a lot of people about like their roommates and a lot of people complaining about their roommates, and I'm like, yeah, it can be a challenge because you meet the person and you don't make rules or boundaries of like things that you don't like, that you don't want them to surpass. So it's like when they do something wrong, you can't correct them because you don't want to be confrontational. You don't want to have that hard conversation. So that then makes them your worst nightmare because you cannot confront them when they do something wrong. On the other side, I've seen like some people who actually end up being like best friends with the roommates. So I think it is possible to be roommates, or sometimes it can be okay that like you're good people but then you just don't get along. There's some people that just don't get along, but then that does mean that they're your worst nightmare. So I would say it's a true and false statement. That's my opinion on that. Comment down below if you have any stories regarding your roommates and how you, like, let's say when you lived with someone else, and how was it? Did you like it? Did you hate it? Yeah, I can't wait to read that. Skipping class is a skill, not a bad habit. What? Skipping class is not a skill. You can skip class, but skipping class will turn into a habit if you're not careful. Because you can skip a class today, tomorrow, and you realize after then, like, you have 2 weeks, you haven't been going to school for like 2-3 weeks and you've been at home. So I would say skipping class is definitely a habit. And let's say if you actually don't have friends that check up on you asking you why you didn't come to school, it will be bad for you because you end up missing the whole semester. I still remember last week when I was writing my law exam, a student came for the exam and the teacher was asking, like, I haven't seen you in class before. Where were you this whole semester? And he didn't have a response. So that was an automatic fail. It's actually repeating the semester again. So it can become a habit if you skip class, not a skill. Yeah. The broke college student stereotype is just an excuse for bad financial decisions. This is so true, and let me tell you why I agree with this statement. I agree with this statement because, like, you see people not being financially intelligent, not being is that true? Is that correct English? Financially intelligent, financial intelligence, whatever. That a lot of students, it's like when you come for college, it's your first time handling money, and you haven't handled money like when you were in high school. Like, parents wouldn't give you like large amounts of money to give you and for you to like spend for the whole semester or for the whole month. So when it's your first time handling money, sometimes it can be difficult for other students to handle the finances, which then results them into being broke students. And if you're a broke student, it is because you don't have financial literacy. That's the word that I was looking for. Yes, financial literacy. So I would say yes, it's a stereotype. Yeah, it is a stereotype, just an excuse for bad financial decisions. Clubs and societies are locally just pyramid schemes for friendships. The clubs part, I'm not sure because I don't really go to the club. I haven't been to the club, but definitely societies like university societies, they're definitely made for interaction, for you to have friends, for you to know people from all over the campus, and even people who are not even in your year. You can be in a society with someone who's in a third year, fourth year. Cramming the night before an exam is actually more effective than studying weeks in advance. So let me tell you, I relate to this statement because I actually don't study during the semester. I only study when it's exam season, because I realize that if I start studying like when we start the semester, I won't I won't remember when we get to the end of the semester. So what I usually do is I go for classes, but then I don't study. I just go to class, and then when it's now exam season, I then review everything, and that's how I pass my exams. I actually feel like it's double work for you to study during the semester and then study during exam season, but then it needs a lot of discipline. But yeah, I agree with this statement. Online classes should be banned unless it's literally the only option. Online classes are not it, to be honest. Like all the online classes that I've heard, like they are not even effective at all. You just log on to the website and then the teacher is speaking and you're in your blanket, maybe you're on TikTok or you're doing something. I actually think it's better for you to actually physically come to school and like have classes, even though you're not listening. It's better to be in school like than online class. But then sometimes they're helpful because it's cold, you don't want to wake up, you don't want to bath early in the morning. So yeah, I think uh should they be banned? No. But then are they effective? No, again. College parties are way more overrated than people think. This is so true, especially if you're a freshman, you're studying university, and it's still your first time. Let's say you going to parties without asking your parents for permission and stuff. Like, it's so overrated. Like, university parties are not even that it. I'm just gonna comment like that. Like, they're way more overrated, especially if you're someone who watches a lot of like college, high school stuff. You see a lot of students having parties and then you think it's something that's fun, but then actually it's not. Trust me, I've heard people who go to the club and then they come back there like it was boring. The only fun part was we were having alcohol and dancing to loud music, and I don't find that fun at all. So if that's your type of fun, maybe, I don't know. Having a messy dorm is a personality trait at this point. This is so true. I agree with the statement. I think that if you are a mercy person, you have a messy dorm. I was told by this person, I don't remember who it was, but then I was told that the no, it was Becky K, official Becky K. She was saying that the state of your room tells a lot about what's going on into your life. And I agree with that, because there are times where like some things are not just going the way you want them to go. Maybe you're missing classes, maybe you're always late, or maybe you're forgetting schedules and stuff. And you then realize that no, your room is messy, your dorm is messy, it needs to be cleaned. So I think that if you are in a situation where you find yourself being messy, or you're forgetting stuff, start by clearing up your environment. It will definitely clear your mind, and um, you have a clear space, clear mind, clear everything. So yes, the messy dorm a mercy person attracts a messy dorm. So if you're a messy person, your dorm obviously will be mercy. But then for me, I would want to be someone who's not. Okay, let's skip. Let's skip. I was about to say nonsense. If participation didn't exist, half the class wouldn't speak. Yes, this is so true. I wouldn't speak. I wouldn't participate in classes if we didn't have participation points, because at my university, sometimes if you're really active in class, you might not even write the final exam because you are participating. So most of the times when I'm participating, it's because I'm like, okay, I'm given points, it adds up to my grade, so let me participate. But then if it wasn't like that, then I would be sitting, doing something, let the teacher talk, let other people participate. I wouldn't do anything like that. The next one is the library isn't actually for studying, it's a socializing and it's for socializing and pretending to be productive. This is true, but then it depends with the season that you're in. So if it's exam season, definitely the library is for studying and everyone is studying in the library. But when it's during the semester, a lot of students usually uh, go there like for socializing. So maybe your class is done. Yeah, you're waiting for the next class. So you go to the library and then you just socialize with your friends, doing whatever you want. So it's a it depends with the semester. Like, is it exam season or it's just during the semester? Okay, this one is the last one. Open now. Group projects are just a freeload for the one responsible person in the group. This is so true. And I've seen a lot of people complaining about their group mates because they're like, bruh, like these people are not participating at all. I've been doing this project by myself. And it's like this semester that I was in, that I'm still in, like we were given a lot of projects. So, and we were in a lot of groups. So everyone had to participate. So imagine you're paired with people who don't want to participate and you're the only one who's serious. This is so true. Like group projects, usually if you're told to get into a group, if you're a productive person, find also another productive person for you guys to link. And if leave those who are not productive to figure out them by themselves. Because actually this semester, like last week when we presented some of our group projects, I was glad that I was part of a group that was very active. People were serious about it. And there were actually some groups that didn't have anything and they have to rewrite the whole thing that they were supposed to do during the whole semester. So it is so true. You have to be mindful of like the person who chooses you to be in groups or who you choose to be in groups with. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you read it this far, make sure you comment down below what you think about the statements and what's your opinion. Also share video ideas that you want to see on my channel. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, and I'll see you on the next. This is Jerome Sonza signing out.